there are two primary ways that the liver handles toxins, and they are called Phase 1 and Phase 2 detoxification. Phase 1 works through the use of dozens of enzymes. Each enzyme specializes in the detoxification of certain chemicals. Phase 1 works real efficiently at transforming the water-soluble toxins. And it also begins the biochemical changes to the fat-soluble toxins, which are then sent to Phase 2. A deficiency, however, of any one of these crucial enzymes would result in toxins being recirculated rather than eliminated. Phase 2 involves a process called conjugation, and that's just a big word for joining things together. It uses amino acids like glutathione, glycine, and taurine, and other nutrients like sulfur to attach to the toxin and help transport them out of the body. Phase 2 is a much more complicated process. It has the ability, as best it can, to make fat-soluble toxins into water-soluble forms so that they can be eliminated rather than recirculated. Remember, the fat-soluble toxins are the most damaging ones, and they can be found in many things like plastics and cleaning supplies. Imagine a properly functioning liver could take this glass of oily substance, make it water-soluble, and then excrete it out of the body through the urine or the bowel movement. The deficiency, however, of one or any vital nutrients Phase 2 needs would again result in the toxin being recirculated rather than eliminated. We could think of this Phase 1, Phase 2 kind of like a two-phase wash cycle. The enzymes in Phase 1 are like soap, and it liberates the dirt into tiny droplets. And then some of the toxins are ready to be eliminated at this point, while others need a second wash cycle. So they're sent to Phase 2 of the wash cycle, where they are further transformed and then guided out of the body. However, even like with washing clothes, there are some stains you just can't get out. Remember, there's over 100,000 chemical toxins in our environment. No matter how hard the liver tries, it does not have the capability to transform every type of toxin we are exposed to and eliminate it from our body. Instead, it throws them in our fat cells, much like you would throw an old piece of used furniture into your garage to deal with later on. You're not quite sure what to do with it, so you just store it somewhere that's out of sight. The toxins, however, that the liver can transform are sent to one of the channels of elimination for removal from the body. They're sent to the kidneys, and they go out through the urine. They're sent to the lungs, and they go out through the breath. They're sent to the skin to be eliminated through the pores from sweating. And they are sent through the bile back to the intestinal tract to be eliminated in the bowel movement. Now, the bile flows like little rivers through the liver, and it is responsible for carrying these toxins to the gallbladder and then into the intestinal tract, in the hopes that the toxin will be removed from the body in the bowel movement. In this channel, the bile flow to the intestinal tract, this is responsible for the majority of toxin elimination. Once this overburdened bile reaches the small intestine, it depends on the fiber in our foods to absorb these toxins and carry them the rest of the way out of the body. Now, let's take our glass over here and let's pour some fiber into this. And you can see right now how the fiber starts soaking up everything in it, even your oily substance. See how it's absorbing it. Now, this is exactly what this does in your intestinal tract. Without enough fiber in our diets, these toxins can get recirculated through the intestinal lining just like they got there in the first place. And they go back to the liver. With this cycle of toxin recirculation, the liver gets overburdened and can become sluggish. Now, this overload thickens your bile, making it more difficult to flow and slowing down the elimination of toxins out of your body. You can see how a sluggish liver can slow the detoxification process.